It's time for Cash Money Tuesday, baby. Cash Money Tuesday. The first thing we're going to jump into is these statistics. It was going to help you help yourself.
That's right. That's right. First of all, you know, the first thing I want to get out is that people need to understand that credit and debt are considerably different. A lot of times they confuse the two, but credit is basically a evaluation of your ability to repay. But you know, as I was getting ready to do the show today, I came up with some statistics to just see how much money we spend in the black community, and it sort of goes back to what we were talking about a little earlier about how ungrateful we are here in America. But a company by the name of Target Market that basically targets black consumer spending, I pulled some statistics, and in 2002, that was the year, if you remember, that was the year the economy nosedived in 2002.
Yeah.
Black Americans spent $22.9 billion on clothes, $3.2 billion on electronics, and $11.6 billion on furniture to put in homes that oftentimes we don't even own, that they're actually just renting.
And this is when we were hurting.
And that was in 2002. That was our last recession, okay? Yeah. So that's the amount of money that we were spending. Among the favorite purchases of African Americans are cars and liquor. African Americans make up only 12% of the United States population, yet they account for 30% of the country's scotch consumption. And in Detroit, which is 80% African American, it's the number one world market for cognac in Detroit. So we consume a lot of alcohol, as well as we like to buy cars. We know that.
Get drunk and go buy a car we can't afford.
And it's, you know, and as I was looking a little deeper, it seems like the only areas where African Americans have actually seemed to cut back on spending is books. Total purchases have gone from a high of $356 million in 2000.
Can't read while you're drunk, though, Cash.
To $303 million in 2002. So, and even the National Urban League State of Black America 2004 report found that fewer than 50% of black families own their homes, compared with more than 70% of whites.
When we come back, we're going to hit some more of these statistics, and we're going to figure out what to do about them.
That's right. How we improve our credit.
Yeah. Hey, Pastor Cavassier. You
gotta let me regain my composure.
Get a pen and paper right now. And paper right now, and you're gonna have the steps you need to clean up your own credit.
That's right.
There you go.
Step one, what you want to make sure you do, obviously you need to obtain a copy of your credit report. For those people that are not doing this annually, you need to be making sure you pull a copy of your credit report every year and checking it out. Because things do happen and inaccuracies do end up on your credit report, and if you don't go through it, you won't be able to catch those things. Once you get a copy of your credit report, you want to go through each what we call trade line, and that's basically each line item. And what you're trying to do is verify that each one of those line items actually belong to you. So is that your Visa, is that your MasterCard, or is that your JCPenney's charge card? And you want to verify the amounts that are actually reported on those line items. So you want to make sure those amounts are actually yours. And then furthermore, you want to make sure that the dates that are reported on those trade lines are yours. So if you locate things that are inaccurate, and this is the thing I stress to you, you cannot remove things from your credit report that are accurate. If you do obtain a loan based on something that you remove from your credit report that's accurate, you've committed criminal fraud, and you can get in a lot of trouble.
Okay.
So credit repair companies often will tell you, we can remove everything from your credit report no matter what. That is a lie, and that if they do it, it's illegal. So you can only remove those things that are inaccurate. The other thing that you can do to help repair your credit, and obviously outside of just removing those things that are inaccurate, you can also remove inquiries. So Buster, when you go to buy a car and you go to several different car lots, every time you apply for a loan, that's another inquiry. And that starts to bring your credit score down, because more lenders see you getting those inquiries and wonder why you're searching for so much credit. So you can actually contact the companies that place the inquiry on your credit report. That information is at the bottom of the credit report, and they can have that information removed for you. Yeah, you can just call them. All you gotta do is call them up and tell them that there's an inquiry on your credit report, and they will have that removed.
Get out of here.
Now, and that's important, because you really want, once again, if you don't call up and have them removed, they stay there for 2 years. So the more that's on there, the lower your score is going to be. And then finally, once you've located those items, those trade lines I mentioned before that are inaccurate, very simple process. All you need to do is write a letter to the actual credit bureau, not the people that are reporting the line item. Send it to the credit agency and just tell them that you want to verify that line item. you don't believe it's yours, just explain it in a letter that you don't believe it's yours or you didn't make that charge. And the credit agency will then investigate the matter. They will get with the particular lender or the company to verify that item. If the item's not verified, then it will be removed. And then the one thing you want to keep in mind is as you go through the process, make sure you are documenting everything you do. Write down who you sent letters to, who you spoke to, what time it was. Don't send them the originals, only send copies because you want to make sure that you keep a very good record of the process as you go through.
Good stuff, Cash Money.